Hi, little boo. How you doing? He was a very good kitty today, weren't you, little boo? He stayed inside almost all day. I think he's been inside probably, how long today, little boo? I bet it was probably, he's not going to be let out again tonight. So I will have to say 23 hours and probably 55 minutes. So almost a whole day, little boo. Yes, we're slowly becoming an indoor kitty, are we not? Just this time of year. It's a seasonal. He's a seasonal indoor kitty. But he still goes outside, don't you, little boo? It's just too cold this morning. I always offer him an outside moment before I take a shower, and then usually almost always he's back after my shower, so he gets his outside time. And this time he stuck his nose out the sliding door, and then he went right back inside. And then when I was in my vehicle, I realized it was -9. And then according to my thermometer in the vehicle, which may have been off, it went as low as -18 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's pretty cold. So the roads are actually pretty bad too. They looked okay. There's a lot of black ice. I had a little incident. I was able to, basically, I was fishtailing. I was going probably about 45, 50, and which was too fast for conditions. And the vehicle started to lose it. It was pretty bad. It was one of those moments where you're like, whew, glad that's over. It was about, I don't know, it felt longer, but it was probably 5 or 6, 7 seconds of the rear end of the vehicle kicking out, and then you have to stabilize, make small adjustments on little boo. Then we were able to get back on. But despite that, the people behind me were still really close, really close. In fact, I was doing 50 or so, and it was in a 55, and they were right on my tail. And they were even flashing me with their brights, which is really aggravating. And that was shortly before I had that little incident. But yeah, the roads didn't look so bad, though. And tend to be a slower driver anyway, but yeah, I saw they had a Florida license plate when they passed me, so maybe they're not familiar with how bad the roads can be here. Even when they look okay, they get black ice, little boo. And not talking about the AC/DC album. No. Oh, bless you. But yeah, made it to work safe, made it back safe, so that's always good. Yes. And Cinnabon did a nice thing today, huh, little boo? You used both your litter boxes. We have 2 litter boxes downstairs, right next to each other. A woman at work recommended that after hearing Cinnabon had some indoor issues going number 2, where he'd make a mess, especially if Daddy was gone for a little bit, like overnight or so. So she said her 2 cats use 2 litter boxes. They have 1 for each, but they both use 1 for number 1 primarily, and the other one for number 2. And Cinnabon does the same thing. In fact, I was down there. I noticed he had just finished going number 1 in one of the litter boxes, and he was meticulously cleaning up the mess like he always does. He always scoops his paws in there and moves the litter over it and smells it to make sure it's okay, I guess, or whatever he does. And then right after that, he hopped into the other litter box and went number 2. And then it was funny. Right after he finished, he just bolted, which he does sometimes. It's kind of weird. I've heard of cats doing that. It's the post-poo zoomies, as they say. Oh, boo. Yeah, is that what it's called? He does it outside, too. It's kind of funny. So I cleaned that up before it smelled. And so, yeah, he's been a good boy. So I think he just wanted to have 2 little bathrooms or 2 toilets. Hold on, boo. Yes, he did. Now he wants to play. Oh, what a cutie bear. Got to keep him extra entertained when he's inside for so long so he doesn't go stir crazy right now. He wants to bite my hand. Yeah, I can tell when you're getting grumpy. All right, enough chit-chat, little bit. Why don't we go play with his favorite? This is his favorite toy right now, I think. His favorite toys rotates. Oh, he got that. He's pretty good about that, isn't he? Yes. What a cutie bear. Yeah, he knows it's cold out there. It doesn't matter if the deck is shoveled or not. It's in the negatives. And it warmed up to a nice 12 degrees. And the sun came out a few times, which felt pretty nice. In fact, after I had lunch, I hung out my vehicle for a while. Didn't even need to run the heat because of the sun, which was really cool. 12 degrees is supposed to be, I think later this week I saw it's supposed to be in the mid to high 30s, which is really nice. That sounds crazy, but yeah, February is pretty cold in Michigan. But up north, I was talking to somebody in Alpena, which is way up there. That's where they actually filmed the part of the second Die Hard movie, the airport there, I think. Yeah, it was Alpena. Anyway, he said that they got over the weekend 18 inches, which is a lot. And over this weekend here, I think we only got maybe like 4 tops. So they're used to it up there, huh, little boo? Whoa, it's practically almost in Canada up there, huh? Yeah, pretty good. Probably guess it's kind of close. I mean, anywhere in Michigan, you're fairly close to Canada. Whoa, uh-oh, no, little boo, you fed her. It's gone. He's like, wait a minute. I stick it back into the little coupling piece at the end, but I think I need to glue it. Or just replace this toy. Oh, boy. Look how fast it is, little boo. Look how fast it is. Whoa. He's going to catch it. I'm trying to... Whoa. Watch my legs. I'm like, I don't want him to scratch the fake leather chair, but also don't want him to take my knees out either. He's got some lethal weapons, huh, little boo? Guns. Little furry guns. So that was nice to actually see him using the litter box like that. And I know he had been using it that way before because I clean it, of course, regularly. But to actually see him use it, it confirmed that, yep, that's his method. There was still a little bit of evidence of him going, oops, sorry, number 1 in the number 2 box, but I think that might have been it. I think he just needed another litter box. Whoa, whoa. Now it's funny when it's warmer outside, like spring, fall, summer. He's outside a lot more. And he'll go days without using the litter box because he does prefer to go outside, much like myself. Just teasing. Well, some of the time depends. But, so that's good. He's getting used to it. Whoa, whoa. It's just too cold, little boo, huh? Too cold for the baby. Imagine all the poor kitties that have to deal with this, though. They definitely do. And I was thinking that on the way into work today. I'm like, how does a bobcat mountain lion, how do they handle that? They must have like a den or something. Obviously, they're very hardy. But I'm sure some of them freeze, too. They have to. They're in an unfortunate circumstance or their shelter gets destroyed by people or is taken over by a more powerful animal. I'm sure that happens, too. It's really sad to think about. But, hey, it's a cruel world, It's just the way it is, unfortunately. Whoa, what's going on, little boy? What you looking at? Look, he was distracted by something out there. What's going on out there? You see something out there? Yeah, I know we got to clean up that food. It's pretty much frozen. I'm waiting for the possums to come out and get it. They probably will, unless they're hunkered down somewhere, little boo. They could be. Anyway, I think I've rambled long enough. So thank you, everybody, for watching. We hope you're doing well. Staying warm out there, and little boo, you can't go out there. It's much too cold for the baby. Much too cold. You should finish your wet food, little boo. It's good. Probably. All right. Well, thank you again, everyone, and take care. God bless. Bye-bye for now. Little son, boo, do you want to say bye-bye? Oh, how kind. It's a sad goodbye. He just wants out. Little boo, I can show you outside, but you're not going to like it. It's much too cold. You don't believe me? Well, I promise you it is. He might just forget despite the appearance of it out there. Who knows? It's okay, though.